And now, VermontViews.org contributor Shanta asks you to ponder this.
The new victim narratives. Disclaimer. I'm not assuming or claiming that any of the references I'm mentioning in regards to the following works of literature are intentionally framed in a way that I will be describing. I'm also leaving out the exact names of the memoirs that I allude to in order to avoid slanting any views towards the stories that are being told. During most of my drives, I listen to Vermont Public Radio, and there are moments of great discomfort upon hearing some of the descriptions of various memoirs that have been covered over the years. For example, a now famous chef who survived gang rape at a very young age, a woman who tells a story of surviving a miscarriage that took place alone in her hotel room while she was on location in Mongolia. And another, a man awakes from a coma discovering that he has lock-in syndrome. He dictates his whole book by blinking his eyes. And a recent one that I overheard was a man who tells his story about living between the world of having grown up on a reservation and then exploring the world outside of that. This tale also includes the main character having survived brain surgery by the age of 5. There is a continuous list of various individuals who've survived and who may still be struggling with their arduous journeys in life. As an aspiring memoirist, I've listened to some of these various interviews, and I've asked myself if my story can measure up to any of the trials and tribulations that these various individuals have had to overcome. And if one's personal story does not measure up, for example, it may not be enough to include the survival of abuse. Are we creating an environment in which the best victim or survivor wins? I'm not making any accusations or claims, but the bigger question in an age where everyone has a narrative and an ability to easily share it is, do we have the right to tell our stories as we wish, or should we be asking ourselves the tough questions about our deeper motivations about why and how we share our narratives? One could take the cynical route and say that all of the stories that we've been telling as a species since the beginning of time amount to a mass pile of sad bastards' greatest hits. And I only mean this in the dark, humorous sort of way. Or, amidst all of these tales of individuals overcoming some of life's most horrendous odds and those yet to be told, perhaps the underlying piece of it all, and in between the silences of the pages of these memoirs, perhaps a permission is being extended to all of us to tell our tales, because in the end, we may be encouraging at least one other person to survive what they think they cannot.